Hey there, toy collectors. This is Bosko, and I am back with more toy collectibles. And this time I am going to show you part of an auction win that I got within the last week or so. And this actually came with another vintage toy that I will be showing you at a later video. But when you break it down, I essentially got this toy here for $7. And this is the Exxon parking station for die-cast cars, and it is from 1981 from a company called Nasta, which I've never heard of the company until now with this toy. And what I will show you is, because this is the original box, of course, and it is in focus, so you can see right there that the original price tag is from Half Price Stores, and in the center there you can see that it was originally $12, and then at the Half Price store you would pay $6. And those of you that maybe forgot what Half Price stores were, or you can remember them, I generally think that it was a Midwest chain. And if you can remember, Half Price stores used to have indoor playgrounds, like with these huge animals, like a elephant, and trying to remember the other animals. So it was just like a nice sized playground indoors. And the Half Price stores was a place that my grandmother took me to get our Intellivision games back then too. But as you can see, that is the original box. I'm not going to show you the box too much. I can just pan down the box and just show you what it looks like. I'd rather show you the toy, but that is the box right there, just panning up and down here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the box here, and I will show you the toy. And what we're going to do is I'm going to start at the top here, and as you can see at the top, oh, and by the way, all this hat, it's 100% complete as far as like the stickers, the decals, and all the little mini parts that are on this playset. At the top, as you can see where it says Exxon, that is a decal. And just above the Exxon is the turning crank, which moves this elevator all the way up and down, so you can take off your die-cast cars from each level. And let's go down, and then I will show you the bottom part. And this came in two pieces, so what I will do here is I will just quickly detach this. Okay, so as you can see, this bottom platform piece detaches at the bottom very easily. It has a tab, but it doesn't snap on. You just kind of slide it into place. Okay, so the bottom base is like your section here for like your gate, your gas tank, and then this Exxon sign here. And it's like the in and out, as you can see here, where the cars can go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that section out of the way just for right now, so I can kind of show you more up close to this parking station here. And I am going to move in. So I apologize that the camera is just moving a little bit, but I want to center in on some of these decals. So as you can see there, this is I'm sorry, it's not a sticker. It's a cardboard backing that attaches to the back of this parking station to show you some of the artwork. And it's just, I love, especially with the vintage play sets like this, they have like all this just artwork with the service workers and the cars and everything like that. It's just very cool. Okay, so that is on the left side of the ground level of the station here. And then as you can see here, there is a decal for the road here on the left side. And then if you pan over to the right, it does have the same decal with the road. And then I will try to show you this artwork here. So then as you can see here, this is part of the service station waiting room, I guess, if you want to call it that. So as you can see there's some people that are coming and going and then waiting for their cars to be serviced. Okay. Now in the center there is the elevator, and what I will do is let me just get a nice sized car here off the top, and I will show you here. So there's my little yellow VW. So as you can see there, this is where a car can sit on the elevator, and then the car will be going up and down to the different levels, which I will show you. And it does have some little mechanisms here for the elevator. So there is a gate up on either side that holds the car. Let's see here. Okay, so the left and right, it says gate up, so like a little gate will go up on either side, and it helps keep the car into place so the car doesn't roll down. Now the left one is a little bit broken, so the gate doesn't go up like it should, but then the center mechanism here is what tilts the car to either the left side or the right side of the parking garage. Okay, so what I will do is I will zoom out now, and I will show you that. So as you can see here where it says A, B, and C in the center, those are the different car levels. And there is actually a different version of this where there is actually a 6th level one, and it does have numbers that are down the center. So, and I apologize for that camera shake there. As you can see here, I do have different die-cast cars here. I actually have Matchbox, Hot Wheel, and I have Atomicas, just to show you that different cars can be used with this playset here. So what I am going to do now is I still have my VW here in the elevator, and then at the top, which I will pan up, so at the top there is a crank that cranks the elevator up, and that's what I will be turning, but I won't be putting the focus on that crank, just because I want to show you how the elevator moves. Okay, let me just lock the camera into place now. Okay, so I will be cranking the car up. Okay, and as you can hear, it does make a really loud cranking noise. Okay, so now actually I have the gate up, so it's actually hindering the elevator to work. Okay, so now let me remove this car here actually, so I can show you. Okay, so let's say that you want the car to go from the center or from the elevator to one of the levels. So what you would do is that there is a center piece right here that tilts the car ramp that it's sitting on here. So all you would do is just tilt it up, and then the car moves into place. Now if you want to get the car from the parking area to the elevator, there is actually, and let's see if I can center on it. And actually I'm going to have to turn the car here, or I'm sorry, turn the playset. So as you can see, there is tabs that are hanging out of the side here, and those tabs are the little platforms that the cars are sitting on. Okay, so now when you tilt up like you did with the elevator, all you have to do is, well, this car doesn't want to roll that well. And actually it's a platform that's, you just kind of have to maneuver it a little bit. Actually, that might not be the best car to do this with. Let's try this, what is it, Firebird? Oh, actually it's still not doing what it should. Okay, so you actually just have to kind of manually just to kind of work with it a little bit, but the car does get back on the elevator like it should. And all you have to do then is if you want the car, and it's actually being really finicky because I probably don't have the gate up again. So, and actually I'm having problems here. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now the elevator can actually move to its second level. Okay. So that this elevator is, it's an old toy, folks. Okay. So you get the idea that the cars can move up and down on the elevator, and then you can actually move the car back down, which it's still having a, there, okay, well, okay. I have to adjust the platform here on the elevator because it is hindering it from going up and down, because I just took this out of the box. So there is actually, if I can move the elevator all the way up, okay, so what I wanted to show you is after the elevator is moved all the way up, there is actually another there where it says 24-hour service. So as you can see here, there is like a ticket booth attendant right there, and then you got two just cars, not really knowing what those models are. They're just, you know, just cars to have there. So that is in the center, as you can see, and it is a it's a nifty little toy. It's just really cool. So what I will do now is I will put the bottom piece back on, and let's just show you the bottom piece, closer look here. On the left hand side is and it's all again folks, it is plastic, it's an old toy, so it is really flimsy, but as you can see here, it is a very thin piece of plastic where it says Exxon, so this is an Exxon sign. And then these are very flimsy gas station tanks here. Okay, so what I will do is I will take these cars off, and I'll just kind of show you just how thin it is. There we go. See, it's not that wide, very thin. And actually, these gas station nozzles, the hoses are very thin, very fragile. And then off to the right is a little gate. It says stop, and then all you have to do is just tilt this up and down, and the cars can go back and forth. Okay, so now I will reattach this. Okay, so now it is attached, and let's just kind of move out just a little bit so I can just show you just how the cars would move in and out. And right here, this is a very old Tomica semi-hauler. Okay, so then the cars would move in, put the gate up. Okay, cars go in, gate goes back down, and then the car can actually go from in that direction. Okay, and then you can actually have the cars move in behind the gas tank. Okay, there's no gate for the out, which I kind of wish there was another gate, but you know, oh well. And then the cars can drive out. And actually, let's get my little is that a Firebird? Yeah. Okay. So the Firebird can pull up, and then it can fill up on the gas. Okay. And the nozzles are not removable. They're molded on, so again, very fragile. And this piece here, and let me, or not this piece, this play set here, if I can actually just zoom all the way out to show you, it can hold 6 cars total, 3 cars on each side. You can actually sit a car on the elevator as well, so there's 7, and then if you have cars at the bottom, so you can have one here is 8, maybe 9, 10, and 11. Even if you wanted to do one on each side, there's 12, 13. So this playset can actually hold about 13, maybe 14 cars, even if you want cars like lined up all the way in the back too. So this is just, it's actually a really nice display piece. You know, it's not so much like for play, just because of the elevator's finicky. But if you just want something to, like a really nice piece to display some of your really old die-cast cars on, it's a very cool piece. And again, for $7, I just really had to have this just because I love old vintage die-cast car play sets like this. Just awesome. So that's everything that you need to know about this, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Down in the description below is all my friends in the Collectors Talk Trading Circle, where they show off all their vintage old toys. So please check out their videos, and if you haven't already, like, subscribe, because I will be showing you lots more vintage toys that I have, that I've acquired within the last couple weeks. So much to show you. So thank you for watching. Keep on collecting, keep on playing with those toys, and until next time, this is bosko signing off.